Shalom Yashrala. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. And salutations to all the occupants pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. To the four corners of the earth, waking up the elect of the nation of Israel. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone Camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, there's an edifying lesson. All right, there's this video online on YouTube. The Swedes say goodbye to cash with microchip implants that came out 2 months ago. And that's what the world's eventually moving to. You see, and now this devil Esau Edom works with gradualism. Okay, so this Maxine, right? Is a stepping stone to the microchip, which is the Rfid chip, which is the mark of the beast, spoken of in Revelation.
This is Revelation 13, and I'm gonna start at 15. But like the brother was saying, because now what they're doing with this Maxine, and all that, they're saying that whoever does then in the near future, like maybe maybe a couple months, well actually it's already here, that those that receive it are gonna receive what you call a immunity pass, or a pass to basically that'll let you have your freedom back. And soon they're gonna get rid of that. They're gonna say, oh, however Esau does it. I'm just giving an example. It could go another way. But he could be like, look, the pass, could carry the coronavirus. We need something more legit, something where it can't transfer to humans. And they're gonna, bring out the idea of the chip. Is the same thing Esau Edom, the so-called white man, always does. Order out of chaos, man. They bring the problem, and what they give you their solution, and their solution is what? To microchip everybody, and yeah, at first we were like, yeah, how he's mainly gonna do it, Salaki, how he's mainly gonna do it is he at first he's not gonna force it, but he's gonna make life very difficult for those that don't take it. And then eventually it'll get to the point where he does force it, because the scriptures talk about the men that got beheaded. And why did they get beheaded? Because they didn't want to be part of this beast system. But that's how it starts. This is what this is leading to, man. This is Revelations 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should speak. The image of the beast being what Esau's Edom's ways, their philosophies, democracies, all that. It says, and caused that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. You see, eventually he's gonna do something where he's gonna justify himself in front of everybody, and everybody's gonna be with it, the ones that aren't in the truth, to be able to take those down that refuse to follow, the New World Order. He's gonna do it in some way, somehow, where everybody will be in tune with it. A good example is that movie by Arnold Schwarzenegger. What is it? Where they accused him of killing Red something, or
Total Recall.
Running Man, or
Running Man.
Was it Running Man? Or they accused him. They put in the video that he killed everybody in the air. He was in the.
Yeah, I think it might have been Running Man.
I believe it's Running Man, but basically, what did they do in that movie? His real intent was to save the people, and he didn't want to shoot the people because, where they were gonna attack, there were civilians there, but yet, the general told him to go ahead and shoot, and in reality, he ended up not doing it. And then, but the video that they show, they make it seem as if he killed the civilians. He killed all those people, man, demonizing him. So he could justify them killing him. which in the Isa Edom is gonna do the same thing, man. He tells you these things in his movies, man. This is verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." You see? And that's going to be including, the bums. Why? Because they were offering what, 1,000 something at first for those people to receive the vaccine. So how much more? When this RFID chip, the mark of the beast, rolls out, they're gonna be like, okay, whoever takes it gets a free, 10,000, and then bums, they're gonna be the first ones right there, Esau is clever. He's tricky with his ways, man. So he's gonna do it. He's gonna find out ways so where he's able to chip everybody, and there's articles that came out of that. I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, there's an article, I believe it was in Asia, where a guy literally, he was a bum and he had some type of machine, and they literally, with their phone or whatever, that's another step closer to the chip, they basically gave him money, so it's not far-fetched. It says, hey, and also keep in mind, the chips are usually what, in their hand, because right here it says right hand, but when you read Revelations 14, it says hands, so it really doesn't matter. Really, you can receive it in your arm or your leg, but it still means you still got the chip, right. But the reason why they do it in their arm is because so they could wave things around,
convenience,
convenience, and in their forehead. That's why right now, what are they doing? Every time you go into the store, gym, whatever, they take your temperature. They scan. It's basically to get you accustomed to get your forehead scanned. Oh, use hand sanitizer and all that. All these things are exactly for that, man. It says, verse 17, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." And there you go. That immunity pass, man. That immunity pass is gonna turn into the mark of the beast. It's gonna turn into that RFID microchip. Right now they're saying that you won't get into service in certain airlines, restaurants, unless you have it. Once things start going back to normal, so-called, or opening up, that's what's gonna be, man. So with this chip, oh, you don't have your chip, I'm sorry, we can't give you any food. Oh, you don't have, I'm sorry, you can't ride our airlines. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't come into the gym. Things like that, man.
You got a little more there.
Verse 18, and here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and its number is 666. And that's the what do you call the
UPC? Universal Product Code.
Yeah, Universal Product Code. Because when they read it, there's literally 3 6s. I believe it was one in the beginning, around the middle numbers, and at the end. But that's exactly what it is, man. And that's why, hey, nobody's gonna survive unless Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with them, man. Because if he's not with you and you refuse this, you're gonna be out there, struck out there, you're gonna end up dying, man. So if you want to be saved, you don't want to be part of the system, and but you still want to be able to manage. Hey, you got to turn back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And really, I'm talking to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Turn back to your power, man, because that's the only way you're gonna be saved from this situation. If not, it's either you're gonna take it or you're gonna die, man. That's really what Edom is pushing out there, man.
Khan, yeah, if I may, for all those that do take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, right? This is your judgment, man. This is what you're going to get for taking it. Revelation 14, verse 9, right to the point. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, his righteous judgment. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, the 144,000, and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahushai. Alright? And verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So it's going to be a Sarah Connor Terminator 2 scene, but like 7 times worse, you know what I'm saying? Perfection. This blast is going to be so great, man. A besom of destruction for all yous that take this mark of the beast, man. All right, who receive this microchip within your hand to continue in society, to have all your comforts back, all your little luxuries back, so you could go shopping and do groceries, or you know, buy some new shoes or go to the movies, you know.
Yeah, because basically what you're doing when you do that, you're doing a heavy trespass, man. You know, because when you take it, you're basically telling Isa Edom, I want you to be my God. I want you to overlook over everything, you know, that I do. I want you to know everything about me, you know. I want you to you know, you know, what allergies I have, you know, where I buy things, what car I drive, you know. I'm bowing down to you. Please brand me. In other words, you know, that's basically what he's doing, and by you accepting it, that's what you're doing, man. You know, and the scriptures talk about the Lord being a jealous power, man. You know, so what do you think he's gonna do? Hey, that judgment that the brother read in that Revelations 14 is a rightful judgment. You know, rightly deserved, man. You rightly deserve that judgment, man. You know. Okay, because we're only supposed to serve one God, man, which is Yahweh, by Hashem, coming in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai, you know, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. You know, that's what we were supposed to worship. Nobody else, man. You know, that's why those that do are gonna get that harsh judgment. It's tormented with brimstone, man. Should drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, without mixture. You know, meaning you're gonna get the whole perfect judgment, every single bit of it, man. There's no mercy shown. You know.
God. Yeah, I got another one. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. You know, listen, it's going to be those missiles, all right? Thermonuclear fire is coming, man. You see, 200 million to be exact, as the scriptures say. It's going to destroy this place. It's going to rock the earth to and fro. You see, and it's going to split up America, a modern day Babylon, into 3 pieces. All right, like Revelation 16 verse 19 says. You see, that's what's coming to this place. And all you people that do take that mark of the beast, the microchip, this is the judgment, man. This is what you're gonna get, man. So if you're an Israelite, repent. While there's still time, repent. You see?
Because look, the Lord is going to destroy this place regardless.
Yeah.
So even if you do take it, you're not going to even enjoy it for that long.
Right.
You know? So, like, you might as well just wait it out. Trust in the Lord, you know? And the Lord's not going to forsake you because you're trusting in Him. Just wait till he comes back.
Con.
You know, it's already ordained that this place is gonna get destroyed. You taking it is not gonna make this place last longer, man. If anything, it's gonna speed up the process. You know, the scriptures say that in Job 5:14 that what the Most High set his bounds that he cannot pass, and that's the limit. That's the limit. Him trying to chip everybody, man. You know, the Lord. You know, once he thinks he got everybody, then boom. You know, he's gonna come like that vine. Surprise, motherfucker.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I got that Job you quoted. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
There you go. So eventually, what he's planning is gonna come to naught. So you knowing that, you know, us warning you and making that clear to you, you should be like, well, why the fuck am I gonna take it? You know, the Lord's gonna supply us with everything that we need, man. We're gonna survive without it, you know. And then he's gonna come. You know, his Esau's Edom thing is gonna fail, man. So if you're smart, you know, that man might as well just wait it out, you know. But hey, a lot of Jake, you know, they want things now, man. Jake is very impatient. You know, they're just like Esau Edom, after their own belly. So a lot of Jake are gonna what? Right away take it. You know, they're not even gonna think about it, man. They're, you know, just so they can, even for little shit. Not even for important things like, damn, well, I really, you know, can't do this with this important. And no, they're gonna take it so they could go back clubbing. They're gonna take it so they could go back doing the same bullshit they were doing before this whole lockdown thing, man. You know? Our people are sottish, man. You know?
Con. You know, that's why you gotta build up your faith now in the Lord and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for the times to come, you see? Because this is Isaiah 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You know, because now when it's time to get the Lord, when the Lord is so near, you know, you guys refused it. You see, you guys didn't seek the Lord while he may be found. All right, and when Jacob's trouble is upon us, heavy, all right, you guys are gonna be seeking his men. You're gonna try to be looking on the highways and byways. You're gonna be trying to get on the internet. You're gonna try to find someone with a recording or something about the truth, man. And you're not gonna find it, man. All right, because you rejected the Lord on your own free time, man. This grace period right here is to get things right to the best of our ability. All right. Right now we're just rehearsing the righteous acts, but we gotta be sincere about it and keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability.
Yeah. Hey, and taking the chip is not gonna be a way. It's not gonna be a way to get out this, you know, scripture, man. You know, because if you do that, we just read it. The Lord's gonna come with that wrath, man. It's gonna be way worse, man. You know.
Yeah. Oh wait. Man, this is not what I wanted to get, but this is what I got, and it sounds good. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. All right, because the Lord's bringing a sword, man. He's coming with them chariots, with the angels, and they're coming to destroy, man. And also, bring us salvation, Lord willing. All right, he's coming here to save his elect. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. So if you're hearing this, take heed to it. All right. It's only your salvation right now that you're investing in. You see, you gotta take heed to the word, man. right? And literally change your life, all right? The old man has to die. You can't be part of this world, or you can't cleave onto it either. You can't hold on to anything, man, of this world. You see, you got something else?
Yeah, what is it? Is it 36 and 6 or 33 and 6?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Wisdom?
Broken reed.
Oh, right. Okay.
Trusted in Pharaoh.
Yeah, you can. So. Oh, Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6. Lo, thou trusteth in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
Right. You know, and that staff, that broken reed, you know, when you go into that word reed, it goes back to cannula, you know, which is basically a piercing instrument that the doctors use to draw out blood and all that, you know. So, you trusting in this, you know, you leaning upon you're leaning upon the society, upon that broken reed, you're literally gonna get pierced. You're literally gonna let them pierce you, man. You know, you're gonna lean upon it for leaning is symbolic for what? For support. You know, because you trust in the system so bad, you're gonna take it, man. You know, and that's why it says it will go into his hand and pierce it. So as Pharaoh, king of Egypt, I trusted him. You know, you're trusting in Pharaoh. You know, you're trusting in Egypt, aka America. You know, Revelations 11 and 8. You know, you're gonna end up taking that chip, man. You know.
Yeah, especially with that universal basic income, they started giving these citizens, $2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Jake is gonna 2/3 of Jake is gonna line up for that microchip for that mark of the beast.
Yeah.
Just to have a couple stacks.
Especially the scenarios that Isa Edom is about to make, because right now we're at a food shortage, and it's only getting worse, so that's what Isa Edom is gonna do, and Jake is already vulnerable. How much more in that time, So yeah, like the brother is saying, they're gonna take it, Come on, how put yourself in that position. How would it sound? You haven't ate good like in a month or two, You've been scavenging and all that, and then out of nowhere he says, all right, whoever takes this is gonna get 2 stacks. People are gonna be flying to that, man. You see?
Yeah.
A perfect example is that Genesis, man. The Genesis, I believe it's 45, when there was the famine in Egypt.
Yeah.
They were so thirsty, so hungry. They ate because there was a famine. They literally sold themselves to Egypt. Look, we're gonna be your servants, man. That's the type of scenario Esau's bringing, so people can be more, with this whole agenda, man.
I got one real quick. This is Luke 23 and 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry?
You see? They're already doing, accepting it. They're already, thinking it's cool and all that. Hey, they're already wrapping it. I believe Drake said, all my money is digital. So this is in the green tree, so how much more in the dry, man? And that's why, hey, we gotta straight pray it up. We gotta do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So, whenever we come to the hour of temptation, because this is it. The Rfid chip is the hour of temptation when they, mandate it. So we may have the spirit to say no, whether we be put to death, or anything like that, man. Because ultimately the Lord is gonna have our back. Even if we die, the Lord said that the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. We still won, man. The thing is, we just gotta stay faithful unto the end, whether our end means before Yahweh Bashim Yahushai comes, or the actual end when he, actually comes, man. we gotta keep it, you know. So the more you are in the spirit, the more of that type of mentality you'll have. You know, your faith will increase, man.
Yes.
Well, yeah, no, that's basically it.
Well, with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakurash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us the truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa abad babal. Yeah, don't take that chip, which is the mark of the beast.